Hey beautiful, welcome to today's yoga class. In today's practice we'll be focusing on some gentle yoga postures for your spine, just to help release tightness and tension and ease lower back pain, at the same time as improving the overall health and well-being of your spine. You'll feel nice and refreshed and relaxed after this practice. So let's get started. So making our way to a comfortable cross-legged position, easy pose. Anchoring down through your sit bones, nice long tall spine, and just gently relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. We're going to open up today's practice with 3 deep centering breaths. Feel free to take one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart, and that just helps you to connect deeper to your breath and this amazing body. So we're going to take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale here, emptying out. Deep breath in, creating some lightness and ease. Exhale here, just releasing any heaviness. And one more, just like that, deep breathing in. Feel your belly, your ribs and your chest expand. Exhale here, just to release any stress, tightness or tension. And then just coming back to a nice, easy and natural breath of your own. If it is available, I'll invite you to take your breathing in and out through your nostrils. The nostril breathing is just really calming for our minds and relaxing for our bodies. It also helps us to drop into that state of healing and rejuvenation. Let's take a big breath in and circle sweep those arms out and up, lengthening through your spine, adding on a beautiful side body stretch now, right fingertips to the mat, lift and lengthen through your left side body, and we'll come up and over to that right side. Peeling back through your left shoulder and really opening up your heart towards me. See if you can really anchor down through your left sitting bone and feel and breathe into that deep stretch to that left side body, especially into that lower spine. Stay here for one more deep, expansive breath in. And that breath out. Very nice. Come back through center. Inhale, nice long tall spine. Exhale here. Left fingertips to the mat. Lift, lengthen through that right side, and we come up and over. Stretching into that side body, creating lots of space there for the lungs, and also beginning to mobilize the spine. You want to peel that right shoulder back this time. Lift your heart, breathing in deeply along that whole right side body. Exhale slowly here. Just staying for one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Come back through center line now. Big circle sweep. Reach those arms out and up. Adding on a nice twist for the spine now. So right palm to your left knee and left palm behind you. Take a deep breath in, lift and lengthen. And then as we exhale, beginning to twist. This is going to help to realign your spine. So relax the shoulders, chin away from the chest. Really reach and radiate through the crown of your head. Take another deep breath in to lengthen through your spine. And as we exhale, twisting, maybe even gazing over that left shoulder. Great, let's come back through center line now. Big circle sweep, inhale. Exhale here, adding on that second side of the twist. Left palm to your right knee and right palm behind you. Deep breathing in to lengthen. Slow breath out to twist. Softening your shoulders, relaxing the face, softening the jaw. Staying for another deep breath in to elongate through the spine. And exhale here to twist. Very nice. Let's come back through center line now. We're going to send the legs long now as we set up for our seated forward fold. So legs are long. You want to anchor down through your sit bones. If you can, flex those toes towards you. If you're a little bit tighter through the hamstrings or the lower spine, feel free to bend the knees. That's all good as well. As we inhale, take a big reach of those arms out and up. And then as we exhale, fold forward and reach for what you can. It might just be reaching for the calf muscles. If you have enough space, you'll go for the ankles, or maybe even reaching for the outside edges of the feet. So wherever you can reach. As we inhale, lengthen. And as we exhale, we fold forward, relaxing the shoulders. And just breathe into any tight spots, into the lower spine or the hips, maybe into those hamstrings. So when our hips and our hamstrings and our glutes get really tight, this can sort of then bring that tightness into our lower spine as well. So it's all connected. So just taking another deep breath in to lengthen. Exhale here to fold forward. That's it. Slowly, slowly, we're just going to reverse out of the posture. From here, we're going to make our way into tabletop pose, so hands and knees. So just crawling your way to tabletop pose. Realigning those wrists underneath the shoulders, knees stack underneath the hips. We'll take a few cycles of cow-cat stretch now. This is a beautiful way to warm up the spine. So as we inhale, we're dropping the belly for cow pose. Drop the belly, shine the heart, relax the shoulders, slightly looking up and forward. And then as we exhale here, we come into cat pose by tucking the chin and rounding through your spine. Take another deep breath in, belly drops and the heart shines forward. Exhale here, tucking the chin and pressing that mat away. We'll go for 3 more rounds. Deep breathing in, dropping the belly, relaxing the shoulders. Exhale here to round through your spine. Think tailbone down. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And then last round, big breath in. And slow breathing out. That's it. Great. Coming back to that neutral spine now. Going to try a little balancing, and this one's great to strengthen the core as well as protecting that lower spine. So going to take a balancing tabletop pose. So pressing your right toes towards the back of the mat, readjust those wrists so they align underneath your shoulders. You already want to begin to activate your core, so draw the lower belly in and up. From here, we're going to begin to reach left fingertips forward. So we're like stretching our spine in that diagonal from that right heel all the way to that left pinky finger. Option here is to challenge yourself and add in a balance by lifting your right toes off the mat. But feel free to bring those right toes back to the mat if you're just taking it more supported or a bit more gentle today. Otherwise, right toes are lifted off the mat. We're reaching and stretching, focusing on the balance, focusing on firming up through our core so we can strengthen and protect that lower spine. Staying here for 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale here, we're going to release, left palm to the mat, right knee to the earth. Beautiful. So we'll set that up on the second side. This time we press left toes back. Feeling that deep stretch along the back of that left leg. Realign those wrists underneath the shoulders. Looking forward about 1/2 meter so we can keep the back of the neck long. And then when you're ready, we reach right fingertips forward. So reach and stretch. Remember, you can always stay here. Or if you'd like to add in more strength and a balance component, we lift those left toes off the mat. Reaching and stretching, looking forward, finding one spot to focus on. Out in front, and we focus on breathing deeply. Inhale, exhale here, last breath, 1 more, in through the nose, and then out through the nostrils. To release, right palm, left knee back to the mat. Beautiful. We're going to take the knees wide now for a child's pose. Knees wide, big toes touch. Melt those hips towards the heels, and then walk your fingertips towards the top of the mat. If you do need some extra support, just bend your elbows a little bit more. Forehead can come to your mat, or just stack your palms or your fists and create that little pillow for your head to support yourself. So taking a few rounds of deep breathing here in our child's pose, a really calming and grounding posture. And then if you do have any busyness of the mind, you can just gently rock the forehead from left to right and just dissolve that mental tension there. So breathe that space now from your crown all the way to your tailbone. Feel that lower spine really widening and creating a bit more space there. And feel that softness that you're creating in the hips. This one's also really nice for the tops of the feet, the ankles and the knees. Staying here for 1 more deep breath in. And that slow breath out. Beautiful. On your next inhale, just making your way back to tabletop pose, hands and knees. From here, we'll realign those knees underneath the hips and we'll set ourselves up for a downward facing dog. So you want to spread those fingertips wide and grip into the mat. Press the mat away from you, so strengthening through that upper body. Suck the belly in, tuck your toes, and then when you're ready, lift your hips towards the sky. Nice. And then when you get there, it might just feel nice to walk it out. So just bending one knee, releasing the opposite heel, just to feel and stretch into the backs of the legs, into the lower spine. Nice. Maybe even finding some stillness now. If there's any tightness through the neck and shoulders, maybe just a nod of the head from side to side to loosen up there. Staying here for another deep breath in. And that easy breath out. Beautiful. When you're ready, let's walk those hands back towards our feet and bend your knees on the way there. Think chest toward your thighs And then you're just at the back of your mat in a deep forward fold. So chest towards the thighs, really relax through neck and shoulders. You can bend your knees a lot, and that will give you some extra support. Just make sure you have your lower belly drawing in and up, so the core engaged, so that will give some extra support to the lower spine. Option here is to take it a little bit deeper, less of a bend through the knees, and maybe even cradling opposite elbows now for that ragdoll. But make sure you completely relax through upper body, so neck, shoulders are relaxed, head is heavy, a bit like a bowling ball, and just hanging out here as you breathe deeply into the whole back of the body. So those hamstrings, those glutes, the lower spine, feel the spine decompressing, fresh blood flow going to all the organs and towards the brain, the face. And anytime we're in this forward fold position, it's really calming and soothing for our central nervous system. So it can bring us into that state of relaxation. Staying here for one more breath. Inhale. Exhale here to release fingertips towards the earth. From here, we're going to press firmly through the feet, firm up through our thighs and suck the belly in. Just unraveling your spine nice and slow, one vertebrae at a time. Your chin is toward your chest and your head's just going to come up very, very last. Once you make it towards the top, just give those shoulders a nice big roll and take any natural movement that feels really nice for you to release and let go. And then when we're ready, let's just make our way to the tops of our yoga mats, finding that mountain pose just by anchoring down through your feet, firming up through the thighs, activating the glutes, drawing the belly in and up. Nice long tall spine, relax the shoulders. We'll take a big breath in, circle sweep those arms out and up, lengthening here through your spine, palms touch, you can cross the thumbs. Exhale here, taking that forward fold, so leading with the heart, folding from your hips, suck the belly in. Remember, you can always bend the knees on the way through. Fingertips just in line with the toes, bend your knees as much as you need to, just to fold into those legs. On your in-breath, I'll slide your hands to your shins for a half lift. So this is where the back is nice and flat. Think tailbone back and the crown of your head forward. Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Nice. From here, we're going to bend the knees a lot. Plant the palms, just step it back, right foot back. Plant the palms, step the left foot back, and then just lower the knees to the mat. We're going to make our way down to the mat for some back strengthening postures. So slowly lowering down onto your belly. Belly onto the mat, and just climbing your way into a Sphinx pose. So that's where the elbows are just underneath the shoulders, palms are about shoulder width apart, feet are about hip width distance apart to begin with in this posture. So you want to grip into your mat really firmly with all 10 finger pads, and like you're pulling the mat towards you, and that helps to bring the heart forward. Nice, relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. And this one's all about sending that love to the lower spine now. Relax the shoulders, breathing in deeply. Exhale softly. Take another deep breath into that lower spine. And that slow breath out. Just staying here for one more. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. From here, we're going to lower down onto our chest and slide those palms back in line with the chest, elbows in. This time, we're going to bring two big toes to touch. We're setting up for cobra pose. So this is a great posture to help strengthen the back body. So palms in line with the chest, elbows in. Bring two big toes to touch. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. You want to contract your thighs so that your kneecaps lift. And on your in-breath, you're going to press firmly through the feet and just lift the chest and the rib cage off the earth. Relax the shoulders down and away. And we're trying to not have too much weight into the palms, so we're just using all that back body strength, so the glutes and the hamstrings and the spine strength here. So this is all about strengthening your spine. Take another big breath in, lift one more rib cage off the earth, looking forward, relaxing the shoulders. Exhale here to release, forehead to your mat. That's it. When you're ready, right arm goes long out in front. We're just rolling out to our right side and taking a short recovery pose now. Palm just lands in front of the chest and just breathing here. When you're ready, let's make our way to laying flat on our backs. Take one more strengthening posture for our spine, and we'll be coming into our bridge pose. So bring the knees bent, soles of the feet meet the earth. Stance is about hip width distance apart and palms just facing down to begin with. Nice. So you just want to visualize like there's a block in between the knees, so the knees aren't TPing inwards or they're not flopping out, so they're nice and stable. Palms pressing firmly into the mat, press the feet firmly into the mat, inhale deep into the lower belly. And as we exhale, we begin to lift the hips towards the sky. So really using that back body strength, the glutes, to support that lower spine. Now, option here is you can deepen the bridge pose by interlacing the grip just underneath the glutes there, and just taking one shoulder at a time underneath the body. So just rolling the fleshy bits of the arms underneath the body. So as we inhale, we press firmly through the feet. And then as we exhale, we lift the hips a little bit higher. Nice, so really strengthening the legs, strengthening that back body as well. Take another big breath in, press firmly through the feet. Exhale here, lift those hips high. You guys are doing amazing. Big breath in, lift those hips. Big breath out. Send those hips a little bit higher. Beautiful. If you have that grip interlaced, we're going to slowly, gently reverse out of the posture. Palms out to the side, keep the hips lifted. And then one by one, we're going to slowly lower that upper spine first, back onto the mat. Then the middle spine. And then the lower spine meets the mat. Just allow that natural C curve to return to the lower spine. And then we'll be setting ourselves up for a beautiful spine twist now. So left leg lays long, and then you draw that right knee in towards your chest. From here, we're going to take the left palm to the outside of the right knee, and then guide that right knee across our body into our spine twist, up and over. The right arm can come out to that T shape, and that gives you a bit more of a chest and shoulder stretch. Or you can even gaze over to those right fingertips for a bit more of a neck stretch as well. If you would like to take it more gentle and supported, just stack both knees out to the left side, giving you some extra support there for the lower spine. And we're just breathing deeply here. Taking a deep breath into your lower, middle, and upper spine. Exhaling here softly. Breathing in. Breathing out. Stay here for one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Very nice. Let's help that right knee back to center. Inhale. Realign those hips back to neutral. And then exhale here. We're going to squeeze that right knee just in towards the right shoulder. This is wind removing pose. This one's nice for the hips, but it's also a great one for the digestive organs as well. This one's nice into the lower spine. So take a deep breath into your lower belly. And then as we exhale, we're squeezing that right knee in towards the right shoulder. Nice. Staying here for one more deep breath in to the belly. And as we exhale, squeeze. That's it. Releasing that right leg long now onto the mat. And then we'll take the second side. So left knee draws into the chest. Right palm to the outside of the left knee. Let's guide that left knee across the body into your twist. Remember, you can always stack both knees out to the side for something a bit more gentle. Or taking left arm out to that T shape. Softening down through that left shoulder. Maybe now looking over towards those left fingertips for the neck stretch. And just breathing deeply. Feeling that spine realigned, re-energize, rejuvenate. Deep breathing in. Slow breathing out. Staying here for one more cycle of deep breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. On that next inhale, helping that left knee back to center. Realigning those hips back to neutral. And then giving that left knee a squeeze now in towards that left shoulder. First, take a big breath into your lower belly. And as you exhale, squeezing tightly that left knee towards left shoulder. Keep the elbows nice and close to the side body. Breathing in deeply. Exhale here. Last one, inhale. And exhale, we're going to release that left leg long onto the mat. Let that left side clear. Both sides go nice and heavy. And we have just made it to our final resting pose, our Shavasana. So you just want to take up lots of space there on your yoga mat. Get really nice, cush and comfy. And we just dedicate the last minute or so of our practice today, to this rest, this relaxation, this rejuvenation. But I do invite you to stay as long as you'd like in this final resting pose. Maybe even closing down the eyes now, bringing your focus, your attention inwards, softening and relaxing your beautiful face, and just releasing any tension now through the jaw. Make sure to relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. If you'd like, you can take one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart, just connecting deeper to your breath and this amazing body. And as you breathe in deeply, just breathing in that sense of lightness and ease. As you exhale here, just letting go of any heaviness or anything that feels dull. On that next deep breath in, breathing in that space and that openness and that expansion. As we exhale here, just letting go of any constrictions, any tightness or tension. That next deep breath in, breathing into the heart space, lots more love and joy, peace and freedom, health, happiness. And exhaling here, just letting go of anything that no longer serves you, anything that's been holding you back from your greatness, we let that go. And just taking as much time as you need in this final rest. To close off our practice today, we come back to the heart, taking a moment of gratitude, finding something or someone that you can be grateful for today. The more that we appreciate, then thrives in our life. And also taking a moment now just to be really proud of yourself, proud for showing up, dedicating this time to your health, your well-being, and to this yoga practice. Taking this time to honor and love and appreciate your body. So thank you so much for joining me. Please feel free to stay a little extra longer in your rest. Wishing you a beautiful day. Namaste.